The room shimmered with an ethereal glow, and a warm golden light enveloped every fiber of Alan's being as he opened his eyes. Where there should have been ceilings of peeling plaster and the sterile smell of antiseptic, there was only an endless expanse of azure sky dotted with fluffy white clouds that never seemed to cast a shadow. Alan remembered the crash, the heart-stopping moment his car was trapped amidst roaring flames and screeching tires. Those memories were as distant as mountains hugged by mist, barely floating into the periphery of his consciousness now that he hung suspended in this vast celestial tapestry. He reached out hesitantly, and to his shock, found that majestic wings had sprouted from his very back. They were massive, golden feathers glistening like the rays of the sun, surprisingly light and unburdened by the troubles of the mortal coil. His heart swelled with a sudden freedom he had never known before. Exploring this new form, Alan soared higher, catching drafts of wind that felt like old companions guiding him through a soft melody of tranquility. The atmosphere was rich with scents of lilacs and blooming meadows. Beyond, a chorus of melodies played, ghostly and distant, yet stirring emotions long dormant. Despite the overwhelming peace, there was a nagging whisper of doubt at the fringes of his mind, as though he were forgetting something crucial. But each time he tried to grasp it, reality smudged like ink on wet paper, slipping away from comprehension. He met other celestial beings, their faces shimmering with familiarity and kindness. They communicated without words, transmitting feelings more profound than tangible speech. Yet questions still thrummed silently at his core. Were they echoes of lives past, or ethereal illusions crafted to welcome him into this world anew? It was during a descent to an inviting garden, a splendor of green and vibrancy, that he sensed it, a tethering pull. Unseen strings drawn tight as hands brushing against skin grown cold. Some part of him began to unravel, sensations of waking, of a distant pulse from a world he thought lost. With increasing urgency, the wind, once a gentle guide, roared in his ears. Fragments of memories cried out from the recesses of his mind, family, laughter, sorrow. Alan's wings folded in, and he spiraled downwards. The awakening was sudden and visceral. Monitors beeped steadily beside him in the hospital room, familiar scents returning like a forgotten symphony. His eyes opened again to reality,